The rise of artificial intelligence has many Americans concerned the technology could replace their jobs. However, those well-versed in AI may be at a huge advantage in the workplace. A growing number of companies in the U.S. are willing to pay salaries approaching 7 figures to hire professionals skilled in artificial intelligence. These include data scientists, machine learning specialists, and other practitioners. Joining us now is Adam Rogers. He's a senior tech correspondent for Insider. Hey there, Adam. So the number of U.S. companies searching for AI experts has really skyrocketed this year. Tell us what are employers looking for?
Well, there's probably 2 groups of people who they are most interested in. One of them is the kind of person who knows how to use these new tools, whatever they look like. And that can range from the folks who are producing content. God, as a reporter, I hate to use that term for things that people write, but let's say the people who are writing things that need to go to a lot of people. And so those are, if you have used ChatGPT to say, hey, write me a paragraph that explains this concept that I need to explain. And then you use that, you edit it very carefully so that it doesn't get anything wrong or make anything up or say anything racist. And then it doesn't do that as much anymore, as I understand it. But you use that as part of what you're doing. You're a person who uses these tools to make the things that you make in your job. So that's one group. And then you can imagine the other group are people who are building the tools. And these are people who are coders, who are data scientists, who are artificial intelligence researchers, and that's really at that high range of salaries. Those are people who companies think they're going to need these tools, and so they need people to come in and build them or run the departments that are going to build them.
Now, Adam, is this growing demand for people who are skilled in artificial intelligence leading to layoffs for people who are not?
So that's not clear yet, right? And my sense of this is that there were within the last couple of years massive rounds of layoffs at huge technology companies that we all heard about, and those were people when the CEOs would talk about this, they would say that they're right sizing, that they're becoming more lean, doing all the things that CEOs say when they fire tens of thousands of people. And so there's an argument to be made that those were actually in advance of a shift to using AI tools and building new tools because they were people who were doing something else. But I don't think you're seeing yet explicitly companies saying we can now use AI, so we're getting rid of folks, except, and this is more, this is anecdotal, this is anecdata, not real data, but except in like marketing departments and communications departments, in places where those are groups that feel like they are definitely getting more efficiency out of fewer people by using these tools that let them, again, sorry to say it, produce more content more quickly than if it was just me sitting in front of a keyboard, as I tend to spend my days doing.
Well, when you see a opening salary that's posted for $900,000, there's going to be people out there who see these figures and they want to know how they get a piece of the action. How do they train up in AI? Can you give them any advice?
For sure. And there is that feeling of like, oh, I know how to get that job. I go back in time and tell myself when I was getting my master's degree in science journalism that maybe you should have thought about, data or statistics or something that I, had no knack for, candidly. So there's a little of that, the fear of missing out is like the fear of having missed out in some ways. But certainly there are, there are programs where you can do boot camps. If you're a coder right now, you're probably already using a tool like Copilot, which helps you write code using essentially a version of the generative AI, the thing that's become the most famous, like a chatbot that can say things that sound like English or sound like code. And you can learn how to use those. You can learn how to code better. I'm not sure that it's possible to go get the PhD in computer science that you need to land that $900,000 a year job.
You could follow my strategy, which was last night, my 9-year-old twins actually used up, they had a presentation for me that they used AI to generate. So that's the other option. Adam Rogers, so good to talk to you. Thanks.
It's my pleasure. Good luck with the kids and their presentation.